Hi, I'm Glen from DIY Protection. Congratulations on choosing us to secure your home. This is the installation process. We're going to walk you through step by step. Let's take everything out of the box and get organized. What we're going to do is we're going to take out the keypad. You'll notice that the keypad's already been wired, basically with approximately 6 to 8 feet of line, which you can plug in. So what you want to do is choose a location that you'll have the wire hidden. Let's go ahead and power this up. Okay, now that we have the keypad powered up, what we're going to do is remove the rest of our sensors and organize ourselves. Start with the door contact. As you'll see, they're labeled. And we have one motion. And we also have a smoke detector. Pull out the box. And here would be a key fob. Okay, now that we've powered up our keypad, we've unboxed our devices, our key fob, our door contacts, our motions, as well as the smoke detectors. Let's start the installation. Let's start with the door contacts. As you'll notice, I have the door contacts side by side. What you want to do is basically, when you pick up the contact, you'll notice there is a arrow, a small ridge. That is where the magnet makes contact with the keypad to register whether a door is open or closed. And you'll notice on the keypad there is a check mark, so when we remove it, check mark is removed. But to make it even easier for us to turn on the chime, which is the third one down on the right, just hold it down until you hear 3 beeps. Ba-boom. So from now on, we can place it on the door and we'll know exactly whether or not it's a good location. Let's go to the door. So basically we have the back door, which we're going to be doing first. And notice we're going to put it on the top right corner of the door. Now that we have installed the doors, let's move on to the motions. You'll notice with the motion, basically it comes with a sticky on the back. It also comes with a bag of with screws, so you can actually screw it into the wall as well. All you have to do is take it off, so just hold it with your palm of your hand and then just slide it off. It'll come off the back plate, and then once you do that, slide it back in. So let's install the motion. Okay, let's take the smoke detector apart. We're going to turn it counterclockwise and then lift it off the base. You'll notice that there's 2 screw holes. What you can do is you can start this first screw in the ceiling and then just put this on and slide it across and then tighten it up. You're going to put 2 screws. Once this is on the ceiling, you're going to put it back on the same way. Line it up, turn it a little bit counterclockwise. You'll notice it'll sink in, and then just turn it over and then it lines right up. Okay, now that we have all the devices installed, let's get you started on learning your new security system. First, we'll go over the keypad. On the keypad, you'll notice there's 5 buttons on the right side of the keypad, each having its own function. Basically, the stay button, you hold it down for 3 seconds, arms the system in stay mode, meaning no motion detectors are on, just your perimeter doors, windows are secure, and that's the lock. The check mark will disappear after 45 seconds. Once 45 seconds elapse, the system is completely secure. This mode is only to be used when you're home, and again, it doesn't activate the motions. To disarm, simply use the key fob to disarm or enter your code. In this case, the default would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And disarmed. The same for away, hold it down for 3 seconds. The red lock appears. You'll notice a beeping sound. Basically, this is letting you know that there's a certain amount of time to vacate the premises because the motions will be turned on. All you need to do is vacate the premises and it will be completely armed. We'll go ahead and disarm that with the key fob. Disarm, hold it down, and it disarms. Third one down is for the door chime. Basically, has nothing to do with security. It's more of a feature to let you know that the kids are in and outside, opening and closing a door. If I open and close the door right now, you'll hear the chime go off. Somebody just came in and closed the door. Simply turn that off, hold it down, one long beep, the door feature is off, When we open and close the door, the check mark does disappear, but there's no chime. Now that we close the door again, we'll keep that on for now. And we're back on, door chime feature on. The bypass feature is basically if for some reason you need to bypass a certain sensor. If you're having a barbecue in the backyard and you want to come in and out of the backyard, but we want to secure the rest of the home or the rest of the perimeter, simply hold down the bypass feature and then you scroll to the zone you want. In this case, zone 1, let's say that would be the back door. Simply press the star feature, B comes up for bypass, and then you can arm the system in any situation you'd like. And pound to get out. So now once you arm the system, that zone would be bypassed and it would be one time only. The quick exit is to be used only when it's armed in stay mode. So if we have it armed in stay mode, it's in an exit delay right now. Once it's fully armed, we could ultimately hold down the exit button. It would give us 2 minutes to open and close the door, answer the door. If the door isn't shut, then the alarm would go off within that 2 minutes. So you need to open the door, you have 2 minutes to close the door and leave or speak with somebody at the door if you're not too sure. You'll notice 6 buttons on the left side. Basically all emergencies. You have your fire, you have your medical, and you have your police. To send an alarm, all you need to do is hold the 2 buttons down simultaneously for 3 to 4 seconds. This is your fire. Now send a signal to the PDT, simply enter your code to disarm it. The same thing applies for medical. There is no siren on medical, and the same thing applies for police. Simply just hold it down. Code to disarm. If it's a false alarm, done. Now that we've installed all the devices, the last thing to do is to learn how to use the system with the keypad. The keypad has a built-in GSM, which is a cell phone that calls out to the monitoring station in case of signals. There's a backup battery for any power outages. And all your functions can be done at the keypad, but at the same time can be done over your phone as well as the key fob itself. So, the check mark top right, you'll see a green check mark. This will indicate whether a door is open or closed. Currently, the doors are all closed. If we open a door, the check mark will disappear. Simply right scroll arrow, and it'll tell us which zone. Zone 1 is open. The check mark will reappear once the perimeter is secure and the door has been closed. The lock comes on when it's actually being secure. Triangle trouble light will appear upon powering up because the battery still needs to be charged. So look for that to happen for at least 2 hours after you power it up. And the circle, the green circle with a squiggly, is basically to indicate that there is power to the device. So not to worry, there is actual power. If this ever does disappear, then you're running off your backup battery. What we're going to do is we're going to learn how to change your master code. The master code is very important. The master code will allow you to add, edit, or delete new users, as well as change your master code. And master code is the only one that allows you into the programming system to do that. So to do that, we're going to press *5. The current master code is 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's going to ask us to edit. Now you can edit 1, 2, 3, but what we're going to do is we're going to do 40, which is the master code. And the current master code comes as default 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it's asking us to enter the new code. So let's enter 4321. That's the new master code. Now, if we wanted to add a user, possibly a son, daughter, a worker, anybody, you would put them under user 01. Then it would ask you to enter the code. Currently it's all A's because there is no slot in there and there's no code in there. So let's add 2, 3, 4, 5 for user 1. Now you'll notice there's a P beside the 1, indicating that there is a code for that user. User 2, there is no code. Now if you wanted to delete a code, simply press star for that code. So currently there's only one user, user 1, press star to delete, star delete, that user is now gone. No user. The only thing that's in there is the master code at 4321. Press pound to clear, back to the main screen. Another way to simply arm and disarm is inputting the code. Just by inputting 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll arm the system. Because you put the code in, it doesn't know whether you want to arm, stay, or away. So if you decide to leave and you open and close the door, it will arm in away mode. But if you punch in the code and stay in the home without opening or closing a door, it will revert to stay mode. To disarm, when you wake up or whenever you want to disarm, simply enter your code. And the beeping will stop after 45 seconds once it's completely armed. But to completely disarm it, just simply enter your code in again and disarm. Congratulations on installing your new security system with DIY protection. Your system is now active and ready to use. For any inquiries, please call the number below or visit DIYprotection.ca. And please don't forget our referral program.